Hi there, beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining me again, Nutritious Lives and the Wellbeing Guinea Pig. This is just a little introduction to tell you that I'm splitting this video into part 1 and part 2. I really enjoyed doing this video. It's honest, raw and truthful, the only way that I know. So I hope you find some benefit. I also wanted to do a quick disclaimer. I am not a trained medical professional. Everything that I talk about in these videos are from my own experience, and it is made for educational purposes only. So please enjoy, and I will see you in the next one.
And the reason why I have to do that is because I've sort of periodically thought of this as well as like going through doing the life coaching and nutrition and wanting to help other people on their journey. What was taught to me was that as a life coach, you've got to always have your life together, right? You know, you've got to show that you know this is who you are. You've got your shit together, right? But the problem with that is that we're all human. We're all human, and we're all having a human experience. And yes, I think I focused on the emotional side of my life immensely. I've made it a big focus for me because it's something that's very important. I feel like it's a gift of mine. It's something that I never understood when I was young. I always had this need and this feeling to help and this, you know, pressure within myself to try and make a difference. But I didn't obviously understand it. So yes, I've focused very much on my own health and very much on my own emotional health and wanting to do the same for others. But yet I'm still human. And the thing is, when you start highlighting within yourself trauma and things that you need to fix within yourself, it's a life goal of mine to better myself. So I sort of I periodically had this feeling like, bloody hell, Jen, like, you know, here you are again. You're supposed to be a life coach, and you know, you want to give clients this advice, and you're supposed to be this role model, right? And yet you're going through this shit again. And but then I thought to myself, but I'm doing myself an injustice by denying that I'm human. Like, I'm human and I'm having a human experience, and I'm not a god. I'm not perfect. I really don't want to be perfect. There's nothing about me that wants to aspire to perfection because it doesn't exist. So why would I possibly give myself a hard time about going through something that I need to learn more skills about, you know? And I have, you know, it's highlighted to me again, blockages, and I've been really working on those blockages, and it's given me more ideas. It's given me a new way of looking at things. It's given me a way of feeling like I can now branch into it. It's almost like there's nothing that I go through that I can't learn and grow from, right? So in those moments when you're going through it and you feel like it feels really crap and you feel like you want to give yourself such a hard time, I want you to resist and realize that you're just in these moments. And if you give it the time that it deserves, and if you ask yourself the right questions and communicate with your body and your mind in the right way, you'll get the answers. It's just about being patient and persistent. So this is why I was inspired before, because there's so many other videos that I want to do going forward. Like, you know, I've had inspiration, I've had lots of inspiration, but however, I feel like I wanted to almost offload this one initially, you know, because I don't want to give you a false narrative. I don't want to give you a false perspective thinking that Jen's always got her shit together. I've said shit 3 times now, 4 times. Because I really haven't. Because I'm learning as well, guys, you know. And yeah, I've spent a lot of time on these areas. So I've got a lot of knowledge about it. But there's always room for growth. There's always room for growth. There's always room for change, growth, and to give yourself a different perspective. So and add these things in to you know to try and complete the picture as much as you can with where you are. So that's the first part finished. I want you to know that even though it threw me for a loop coming off these antidepressants, I am off these antidepressants now, guys, which is amazing. You know, this is all such big pluses in my world. Simple things, right? But I said to myself, I'm going to just do it. And no matter what I go through, no matter what emotion it throws up, it's there to highlight to me what I still need to work on. And I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to back down. I'm never going to give in. I'm never going to give somebody else my power again. The power's within me. The answers are within me. And maybe I have to take a step back. I'll take the step back and then I'm going to learn and come forward again. So this is where I'm at. And I just wanted you to know that coming off antidepressants are it's the power's within you, and you've got to just be patient and persistent and believe. Self belief is the biggest thing that you can do. That I've got this. This crappy feeling is just for now, and I'm going to get through this. So I'm antidepressant free now, guys. I'm pharma free, and it feels so freeing that I know, and then I can say this categorically and mean it with 100% certainty. I'm never gonna go on antidepressants again, and not because they were so detrimental in my world that, you know, it was just the most biggest mistake of my life going, but I didn't need them, you know. And I'm not being prescriptive here. I'm not saying, you know, for every mental health issue out there, you know, stay away from antidepressants. I'm not saying that. I'm saying for me personally, I never needed them because the answers were always within me, and I see that now. And I want you to see the hidden gem that you are, the hidden power that lies within you. So then, just off the back of that, which was a bit unfortunate, but again, life. That then the kids weren't very well, so I was sort of, you know, catering to them and then coming to these emotional conclusions. Hence, you can still hear the cough. But like just over a week ago now, when I air it, it'll be even longer. But I was struck down with the lurgy, same as what the kids had, and so that wiped me out. So then again, I had to self counsel in the sense that, oh my bloody god, you know, I've just got over this antidepressant thing, and then I get ill. And Jen, you're a life coach, you're a nutritionist, you shouldn't be getting ill. You shouldn't be getting ill. You know, you're advising people what to put in so they don't get ill. But again, I'm human, and you know, sometimes when you're under this stress and you're trying to offload these emotions, your immune system gets involved and goes, right, that's it then, you've said relax, and we've been holding this illness off, so here you go, have some of that now. And it seems that that's what happened, because it really struck me down. And I'm never usually ill, which is by the by, because I really was, and it knocked me off my feet. And even though it didn't throw me into the nervous system anxiety loop, it made me feel really, really down. Which it often does when you're not very well, right? So I went through sort of like 3 weeks, or 3.5 weeks of dealing with anxiety, and trying to work that out with the antidepressants and what these blockages was, to then being swung the other way, where it's wiped me off my feet, and then I've been feeling extremely sorry for myself. But again, I'm human, and this is what it does. This is the biology of what happens when we're not very well. It depletes us of our B vitamins, it depletes us of everything, really. And so you're left with no energy. You can't do what you want to do. And, it came at a point where I was trying to get myself back focused. What have I got to do with Nutritious Lives? I'm going to get on it. I'm on it. And then it came with this beautiful gift of knocking me off my feet. So I've had to I've had to self-counsel and just say, listen, you're not perfect. Your immune system's got to deal with this now. What's your choice while you're going through this? Get the essential oils out, rest as much as you can, forgive yourself, and just do what you really humanly can. And that's what I've done. And so I wanted to just tell you that, it's quite funny, really, but I want to be so vulnerable to you, to know, for you to know that you haven't got to be perfect. We're not perfect. None of us are perfect. And I hope no one's going for perfect. And don't hide that, because I sort of debated as well. Well, I'm feeling better today, so I could have just disguised the cough and not talked about the antidepressants and not give any weakness or vulnerability. And I could have cracked on with saying, come on guys, let's affirm for our best life. My life's great, how's yours, come on. But it's that's a show. It's a show, because it's ebbs and flows with our life, and that's the beauty. The beauty is owning that we're not perfect, and let's not go for perfect. Let's go to try and make tomorrow better than today, and let's do it incrementally. And this is what I'm going for in my own life, is to walk into these better moments. And this is what I want for you. But if we resist and we try and hold on to a false image of who we are, a false sense of security, a false ego of, it's all right, I don't need anyone, and I can't be vulnerable, and I can't show that, and I'll wait until I'm back to full health before I show that side of myself. You're never being authentic, and you're never being who you are, and therefore you're never going to be able to aspire to be where you want to be. So that's it, really, for today, because I am going to be getting all positive, because I am positive. That's Jen. I am. But then there's moments where I'm going to falter and I'm going to fall. And that's Jen also. And I'm embracing all of it. So come and embrace it with me. So Nutritious Lives is back open, right? So anyone who wants to be vulnerable with me and come and consult with me, and us coming to conclusions with how we can, integrate positive changes in your life, whether that's emotionally, nutritionally. I still love the affirmation and manifestation, because it's there. My dream is there. No one's going to take me off that dream. That is my trajectory, right? But sometimes while I'm getting there, you just need to just take a step back. So come over to me. Please reach out. As I've said, the whole of January, free consultation, free online support. Please reach out and please like, subscribe, click the little bell icon. And I'm really looking forward to sharing with you some of my new ideas. It's so exciting, and now I'm getting back to full health. I can't wait. So, thanks for listening, and I will see you in the next one.